Hello, everybody. I'm Bubba. This is Brittany. This is another
Hi.
installment of B&B Beats, where hosts that start with B talk all things music.
Yep.
All right, and today, in honor of Memorial Day weekend, hopefully I post this before the weekend's over. Sometimes I'm behind on that, but yeah. In honor of Memorial Day weekend, this is our very first top 10 list, and we're doing top 10 patriotic songs. Now, we have no clue what each other has, so we're just doing this, compare notes, and we're going to go one by one, 10 through 1, and we'll see. So, of course, hope you enjoy, and if you have anything that we don't, or you think our ratings are out of whack, feel free to leave it in the comments, but please be nice about it. All right, so let's write down our number 10.
Hold on, because I made mine kind of smudged. Okay, I'll do it this way.
All right, and I'll give the countdown, and then we'll refill them at the same time. All right,
Okay.
in 3, 2, 1. All right, I have the Star Spangled Banner. You have
Only in America.
Only in America. All right, yeah. I have this at number 10. It has to be on the list because it's a national anthem. So, but it's low because it's the lowest because it's a thing everybody thinks about. It's not one of the. It's popular domain. I think that's the words I'm looking for. It's not like an artist released it. So, plus on my list there are two other songs that I think would be better than this to be suited as a national anthem. But yeah. All right, so why was that one your number 10?
So Only in America was my favorite because it it talks about like diversity of American stories, how like the American dream can be different for each person,
That's true.
depending on also their culture as well and what they're aiming to achieve or accomplish. And then also it's just modern and hopeful. So it's not like a classic like the ones you grew up singing in elementary school, but it's kind of inspires hope in a modern tone.
All right. All right. Before we get to number 9, let me just give a quick shout out right now. We are recording this in Tombstone at Undertaker's Espresso Bar, and we got some coffees. I got the
Mariachi.
thank you. Yeah, my first time ordering here. So mariachi mocha. It's cinnamon and chocolate, and I got a triple shot, and it's iced. I only do iced coffees.
You're gonna be up late. I just got a regular.
Thank God it's a weekend night.
I just got a regular drip coffee with vanilla. So
great, and it's right here in Tombstone, Sandy. Beautiful historic Tombstone. The town too tough to die. It's on the road. I think it's called Allen. Yeah,
Allen Street.
Yeah, just the walkable road, and I'll post a picture of it when I edit this. So yeah. Now let's get on to the list. Number 9.
Okay.
All right, and you ready?
Mm-hmm.
In 3, 2, 1. I have America the Beautiful, and you have Living in America.
Yep, I think it's backwards for them though, but that's okay.
We'll find out later. All right, you first. Living in America?
Oh, me first? Okay, so the reason that I liked Living in America is that it's poetic, patriotic, and it's high energy. So it's just one of those songs. It's like it's patriotic in a way that makes you want to dance. So it's not as sentimental, which sentimental isn't bad, but I just like that it's more high energy, and it's kind of like reminds me of like summer barbecues, 4th of July type stuff. So
okay, yeah,
that's why I like it.
All right, I have America Beautiful. That's one of the other two I said that should be the national anthem. Much better than Star Spangled Banner. That's why it's higher. And you listen to the song, it's pretty much see the shining sea, all over the land, the prairies. It talks about all different stuff we have in America, all different landmarks, that geographical destinations that make it great. So yeah, plus the singer of America the Beautiful, the original singer. Sorry, it's slipping my mind, but yeah, yeah. Ray Charles. That's who I think. Ray Charles. Yeah, it's one of them.
Sure.
But yeah, it's great. All right.
Now we're number 8.
Yep.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1. I have This Land Is Your Land, and you got American Soldier. That is a good one. All right, you first.
So the reason I like this one is because, I mean, it's honestly just one main reason is it's a tribute to the people who serve. And I think given that it's also Memorial Day, I think it's good to pay tribute to them and remember what they fought for and stood for, and that we wouldn't have the things we have if it wasn't for them.
Yeah. Spoiler, that is not on my list, but I do have another Toby Keith one that is.
So why do you like This Land Is Your Land?
Oh, classic. You can't go wrong with Woody Guthrie, and it's, I don't want to butcher the song, but it's This Land Is Your Land. I don't even remember it, but it's a good song, and it's nice and poetic, like you said earlier on one of your songs. It's like, yeah.
I like that. I think that might be on my list too, actually. If not, it's, oh yeah, it is. I won't tell you where on my list though.
All right.
Let me erase this one real quick. And then we're on number 7.
We're just breezing through this.
Yeah. So hold on.
We don't explain much, but you get the gist.
This one I like.
Oh,
all right.
My necklace is turned around. There we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. Born in the USA, and I have American Ride. That's the Toby Keith one. I have American Ride.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay, Born in the USA. Go first.
So I liked Born in the USA because it's just, it's a good song, but I like the, well, I just like the message. So it's actually a protest song that it's protesting the way that veterans were treated in the Vietnam War. And I think that it's not something that you hear them talk about as much because, I mean, who would want to relive that memory? But it does give you an appreciation for everything that they went through.
All right. All right, we are done with my public domain ones. I kept the public domain ones on the bottom.
I didn't organize mine.
Well, pretty much because I like more of the ones that aren't public domain, but yeah. But American Ride is the Toby Keith one I had. American Soldier was good too. That's an honorable mention. I was torn between the 3 Toby Keith ones. I was torn between that, Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, and this one. Now this one, if you listen to the lyrics, it's really not much patriotic. It's talking about stuff that is ironically wrong with America, but it's a nice upbeat one, and it's pretty much a warning tale too, like how things could be going downhill, but it's a warning song that if we don't change the way our views are, yeah. So it's an ironic patriotic song, if you will.
Ready for number 6?
All right, 3, 2, 1.
We have American Pie.
And you have your Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, though.
It's a good song. That's why it's higher up on my list. So you want to go with yours first?
We'd be going with the theme of you first.
All right, yeah, ladies first.
Ladies first.
So I like Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue because just the tone of the song is very powerful and empowering. Yeah. And it talks about the protectiveness that Americans have for their homeland, which I think is just, it's close to my heart. Like, patriots are very, like, we love America. We just, we want to protect it. We want to keep it the land of the free and the brave. So I think this song really captures all of that.
All right. And I have American Pie. Now, there are different versions, different stories of American Pie. So let me clarify. I'm not talking about Madonna's. I'm talking about the one everybody knows. Don McLean, The Day the Music Died. Yeah. Well, but growing up, well, I'm not of age, but my parents are of that age. Of all the musicians back in the day, and that infamous jet that crashed that killed them all when they were on, it's like The Day the Music Died. It's a true story, and for a while there, America stood still because of it. And other than sports, what shapes America more than music? So it's one of those, you got to take time to listen, to appreciate the singers of the past, and that's pretty much what this tells you.
That's good. All right, we're on number 5, I think. Yeah, number 5 now. I need to stop writing so big. Okay.
All right, while we're at the halfway point and I'm writing, I want to take time, and if you like what you're seeing here, I got other videos too. I just got out of a movie. I'll do a movie review a little bit later about that. And still got all Thunder Mountain Wrestling, the wrestling stuff I follow, give them a shout out. Solo top 10 list. And yeah, lots more stuff coming at you in the future. So make sure you check that like and subscribe button. All right, we're at number 5 in 3, 2, 1.
We have Born in the USA.
And you have This Land Is Your Land.
I told you it was on my list. So I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
I just like this song because, I mean, everybody knows it. So when it comes on, everyone can just start singing, and that kind of promotes unity and stuff. And I really like anything that makes everybody come together. And it supports inclusiveness. And it's a classic. I mean, we all grew up singing it in school. So
Yeah, pretty much like I was saying earlier.
It's a good song.
And to piggyback on what you were saying on Born in the USA earlier, yeah, I pretty much feel the same way and all that about growing up in the USA. And I think you said it best earlier about the troops and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, love it or hate it, there's no other place I would have loved to be born than here in the U.S.
Yeah, same.
Plus, you can't go wrong with the fact that the guy who sings it, Bruce Springsteen, is the boss.
Yeah. All right, and then we're on number 4.
Oh, also, it has a good parody from Cheech and Chong, Born in East LA.
Gotta love parodies too. Ooh, yeah, we're getting closer to my favorites.
Well, I hope so. That's why it's the top 10.
I know. I just get excited when I get to these ones. This is a good one. Okay, whenever you're
All right, 3, 2, 1. I have American Boy, and you have Kids in America. Now, researching stuff, I came across that one, but I don't know it that well. Explain.
Okay, so it's at least my interpretation of it, and I could be wrong, but first of all, I really like it because I'm of that age. I'm going to age myself right here, but I'm of the age where
I've already done that.
The Jonas Brothers covered it, and at the time, I was a lot younger, and I was into that.
Okay.
I think it was also on, their version was on the movie Meet the Robinsons. Have you ever seen that?
I've heard of it.
So it was on there on the soundtrack, and that's the version that I really like, because I just think that's a good one. It's really poppy and fun, and everybody gets excited when it comes on, at least if you're my age, they do. But one of the things that I kind of enjoyed about it, like the meaning of it, is that it's talking about like the generational changes, like, you know, back in our parents' days and stuff, they were more wild and free and, you know, running around and stuff. And I just feel like in the beginning it's talking about, you know, he's looking through the window and stuff. And our generation is a little bit more like sheltered. It's like the beginning of the really sheltered and protected generations where things kind of changed, and it's good, but too much sheltering can also be bad too, you know?
That is
It takes
true.
away a lot of the fun.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a song that's just like, hey, we want to have fun again. We want to be free. Like, so it's poppy, but it also has a message to it. And I think that's why I really like it.
All right. Yeah. And like I was saying earlier with one of the others, like you said with American Pie, there are different stories, different versions. It's not the same song. So let me clarify on this one. I'm going with Eddie Rabbit. I don't even know who sang the other one, but yeah, the other one, piece of crap. But yeah, Eddie Rabbit's American Boy. It's a good upbeat. Everything good? Yeah. Yeah, her phone rang. Just rang. I'm sure you heard that. Just want to make sure everything was good.
No, everything's good.
All right. Yeah. Eddie Rabbit's American Boy. I'm an American boy, growing up American. So yeah, Eddie Rabbit, another good singer, another good patriotic singer, American Boy. It's, yeah, it's one of those I really can't explain why it's this high, but it is, and it's a definitely good song. So yeah.
Ooh. You're gonna like this one.
All right, 3, 2, 1. America the Beautiful. Okay.
And Rock in the
No,
USA.
R-O-C-K in the USA.
Sorry, R-O-C-K in the USA. I always read it as Rock in the USA.
Dot.
I know.
R-O-C-K in the USA. R-O-C-K in the USA. Anyway, go on.
I think I've actually heard that one.
I karaoke it a lot. The next time you're out, I'll karaoke it for you.
Okay, you'll have to.
Right.
I have America the Beautiful. And that one I just really like because it's a classic for one. It's poetic. And I don't know, I mean, like, there's really no reason not to like that one.
That's so
it's
true.
Just one that, like, I think I grew up on, so it's kind of nostalgic for me too.
All right. Classic 80s tune right here. John Cougar Mellencamp. R-O-C-K in the USA. Just like I said with American Pie, it's a song about music in America. Only this time it is more upbeat and it's more on the good side. Talking about the rock and roll of the heyday and how everybody celebrates the rock and roll. And the other one I'm thinking right now, it's not much patriotic, but if you know of Dancing in the Street, it goes well with that song. And yeah. Plus, and I don't remember the movie, but it was a comedy movie, and there was a little bit of a war scene. This was playing in the background, and the actors, as the soldiers themselves, were singing it. So it has to be on this list.
Yeah.
It's a crime that you don't know that one.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to learn. You're going to have to teach me. I got to be educated.
Stick with me with all things music, you will be.
All right. Sounds like a good deal to me. Oh, we're getting close. All right. This one hits
my heart. 3, 2, 1. I have Only in America. You have God Bless the USA. All right.
So the reason I like this one is because it's very, like, it hits your emotions, and I just feel like it's sentimental to me. I did grow up listening to it as well, so it is one that is nostalgic. But that line where, you know, proud to be an American because at least I know I'm free, that's just such a powerful line that I feel like it really resonates and makes you appreciate, like, all that we have here.
Yeah. Yeah, Only in America. Same thing like she said earlier. It's about growing up in America. And my favorite verse is when it talks about kids on the school bus. It's the dreams that the kids have of the future. You never know who's going to be leading tomorrow, who's going to be in press, and who's going to be the president. And only in America do they have that chance to grow up and juice.
All right. Ooh. And for the finale, good, we don't have, need a little drum roll for this one.
I'll edit that in.
All right. Like, this one has to be number one. They all number one there. Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1. We were so close to matching, by the way.
They're like, it's like this on the list.
God bless the USA. Your number 1 is my number 10, Star Spangled Banner.
It's good to be different.
Besides it being the national anthem making the number 1 spot for you, explain other reasons.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the reason, right? Like, it's the ultimate patriotic song. It's the national anthem. So, like, that's my reason. Also because it's about unity and tradition. So when everybody's singing like the baseball games and stuff, the fact that I feel like it brings people together, and just, it's like when you go to a concert and everybody's rocking to the same song, and it doesn't matter all of their differences, they're all in unison like they're all like-minded for like one moment, they can support the same cause. And I feel like, what is a better cause to support, and what is something better than to bring people together than our country? It's all about unity, the United States of America.
That is true. You almost, and I stress the word almost, make me feel bad of ranking that one so low, but like I said,
my reasoning was good, huh?
But like I said, that one being the national anthem, it's had to be on my list somewhere. And like I said, I don't think it should be the national anthem. This one, from what the national anthem is to the one that I feel should be the national anthem. God bless the USA. I mean,
that's a good one too, though.
Yeah.
I feel like they're both good. I feel like one's more classic and one's more modern.
Yes.
So like, why can't we just have two?
That is a good point. That is a good point. We should have two.
Yeah.
Congress, if you're watching this, can you imagine if they were actually watching this? Work on that.
Yeah, make that happen.
If they're watching this, If they're watching this, they're not working.
If
they have much more important things to do.
If they're watching it, they better give us a like, share, and subscribe.
Right. If you are one of my subscribers and you're in the DC area and you know someone in Congress, talk to them about this.
Like, make this be a thing.
And let me know in the comments how that turns out. But yeah, Lee Greenwood, God bless the USA. Everybody knows that even people who don't know country knows this song. I mean, along with the Star Spangled Banner, It is played at a lot of events. Thunder Mountain Wrestling, again, the wrestling show I go to. Right before the wrestling show is about to begin, this is the last song they're playing as the warm-up song, and then they start doing the Star Spangled Banner and then getting into the matches.
I love that. I love that they play both, and then they get in the matches. Like, that's awesome. That's really awesome. I'm going to have to start going to those.
Yes, you should.
I know I plan to, but,
And you'll see me in action doing my interviews that I have with them. By the way, that's also on this channel. Yeah, we didn't plan that segue. It just happened.
Well, I mean, definitely let me know when the next one is, and I'll have to go.
Well, the next one is next Saturday, but I'm not going to that one because another advertisement. I'll be at the Horn Toad filling in for the main DJ while he's on vacation.
Well,
but the one after that is in June.
So I'll have to go to the Horn Toad and then to the Thunder Mountain.
There you go. I'll hold you to that.
All right.
All right, yeah.
I guess I'm stuck now.
Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA. Shout out to my mom. She thinks this one's overplayed. She likes it, but she thinks it's overplayed. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm still going to stick by this. Yeah. I karaoke
about my number one.
I karaoke this one a lot. Some say I probably karaoke it to death. But it's, If you woke up like Lee Greenwood says in the song, if you woke up the next day and all things were gone, but all you had was your wife and your children, you'd still be glad to be waking up to them and in this country.
That is a good song.
Yeah.
And it's so true. It is so true. I mean, if you're going to have to rebuild, this is the place to do it. I think that's why people come here, so they can rebuild their lives. Yeah, and as much as I like the Star Spangled Banner, that being the national anthem, I mean, it's outdated. It talks a little bit about violence, and there Bob's person in there, but of course I know that's what's the fireworks. Francis Scott Key, when he saw that, he wrote a poem and it became that song. But yeah, this is more about peaceful stuff, though. But I feel like as much as we love peace, sometimes there is necessary violence to protect what what needs to be protected,
which is sad, but
like our homeland. But I mean, it would be great to have like world peace, but how realistic is that with, you know, human nature and free will? There's always going to be someone fighting for something, but that doesn't always have to be a bad thing.
I have to disagree with that. I think no matter all the countries in the world, if they really wanted to, they could find a peaceful way to solve it. Unfortunately, it is not going to happen in our lifetime.
Unfortunately, but I think it is possible. Like you said, I do agree with that. I think that if people really want something, they can make it happen, even if they have differences.
Yeah. Well, before we end this, you got anything else you want to add about anything you want to plug or any honorable mentions that's not on your list?
Of course. I would like to give a shout out to Undertaker's Espresso Bar.
Thanks for having us.
And Wyatt for accommodating us to make this video.
Yeah, he's off the screen right now. I don't know if he's camera shy. If he wants to come onto it, that's his choice. You want to come over and say hello?
I think he's tired from working all day. But he makes great coffee, and if you're in the Tombstone area, you should definitely come by and check it out. Also, Nellie's Wicks and Bricks. I don't have the soaps today because I ran out of time to get all that together, but I'm definitely going to make sure that we have that on the next video so we can feature those products. If you go to nellieswicksandbricks.com, it's a soap and candle boutique in Tombstone, Arizona, and everything is made in store. It's all handmade with natural ingredients, great for your skin and the environment. So if you value that, then definitely check out nellieswicksandbricks.com. We're also working on a wholesale page. That's what I've been doing all today, is trying to make a wholesale landing page for boutiques and stuff, and just wholesale options. Right. And one more.
Go ahead.
So my husband, Andrew Trujillo, just recently opened up an auto shop in Tombstone, Arizona.
I saw that on Facebook. Send my congratulations this way.
Yes, thank you. I will definitely do that. So he is in Tombstone, right behind the Apache Market. If you follow Tombstone Scream LLC on Facebook, that's his hot sauce business page. But we also post updates about the auto shop as well on there. So I help him with his marketing and stuff.
Yeah. And eventually we'll go more in depth on that. Eventually I'll get him on this and we'll talk, interview and talk about all that.
I love that. We definitely love that. So yeah, that's the only ones I have so far.
All right. Well, for me, you already know my channel, Bubba Josh Productions. B&B Beats, this is what you're watching. Got my top 10 list, movie reviews, Let's Talk Horror. The next episode of Let's Talk Horror is already planned, but the date is yet to be determined. It's going to be pro wrestlers and horror movies.
Ooh.
And my special guest co-host is going to be none other than a guy who lives and breathes both. He's a horror monster, and he's a wrestler. He's a horror monster in Thunder Mountain Wrestling, and he's a monster. And so, yeah, his name is Michael Kruger. Eventually, I'll have him on. He's a busy man right now. So, of course, being a wrestler, he's traveling a lot. So we got to find time for that. So, yeah. And unfortunately, a show that I had planned, it's not going to happen. So let me just update everybody now. Savage Oddities. It was going to be hosted by my friend Gabriel Savage. But unfortunately, he moved away and he lives in Texas now. So that's not going to happen. I am still working on finding time to get Dysfunctional Cooking featuring Queen Maria. Trying to figure out a way to get that going. That's going to happen. I just don't know when. And we are in May now, so it's getting closer and closer. It's getting hotter and hotter.
It's already hot.
Yeah.
I don't want it to get hotter.
Yeah. I can't put this out much longer, but I got to figure out a date sometime soon. I'm at 116 subscribers right now, by the way.
Awesome.
Last time I checked.
Way to go.
Yeah. And I say that because when I hit 100, I made this. When I was at 80 subscribers or even 90 subscribers, I made this promise to everybody watching, and I live up to my promises. It's gonna happen. I just don't know when. 100 subscribers. I've already passed that milestone, so it's now 100 plus subscribers. There is gonna be a chance or one of my friends. They're going to have a contest right on the video. The winner will get to pipe me in the face on that video.
I hope it's me.
All right, I'll throw you into that. All right, so yeah, I don't know what the contest is going to be. Maybe it's going to be a random draw, so the video can be short because I know people don't like watching long videos. But I'll figure something out. All right, and okay, like I said, movie reviews. I think I pretty much plugged everything that I have on my YouTube channel. So let me plug where you'll find me. Thursday nights in Sierra Vista, I host trivia at the American Legion Riders Post 52 at the end of Theater Drive. Members, and it's open to all ages and it's free. Members and sign-in guests can play. It's at 7 p.m. I advertise it at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., but we're usually done within 30 or 40 minutes. And it's all multiple choice or true false. So if you're like, I don't know it, you can still come out and have fun. And yeah, even if you don't make it to my trivia night, support the Legion. Support your local Legion wherever you are. Support your local VFW if you can get in. Support everything, your local small businesses, everything you have in your community support. All right, that's my Thursday night. Saturday nights, like I said, I am karaoke DJ assistant there by the name DJ Desperado. That name was given to me by DJ Dante, the guy who runs it.
Not my phone.
Oh, don't break it.
Good.
All right, yeah. And yeah. Next Saturday is May 31st, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. May 31st, Saturday, and June 6th, Saturday.
Shout out to my grandma because that's her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Brittany's grandma. But yeah, those 2 dates, the 31st of May and the 6th of June, Dante himself will be out of town. So, by the way, his place is called Inferno Karaoke. Dante Inferno. I like the naming. So yeah, shout out to Inferno Karaoke. I got his business card. I'll take a picture of it and post it when I edit this stuff. But yeah, during those 2 weeks, he's out of town. So it's becoming, I'm taking over, and I'm calling it the Desperado Karaoke Takeover. And those 2 weeks, I'm going to have what I call the secret karaoke song contest.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, and the first Saturday of it, pretty much on my phone, I have an app. It's a wheel. Both Saturdays, I have a special topic. So right before it starts, I'll spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on is that secret song. And if you know the secret song, the only way to get it right, you can't tell me what it is. You got to fill out a slip and sing it as your guess. And if you get it correct, you get a free drink, whether it be an alcohol or a non-alcohol beverage. It's not free. It's on my tab, but to you, it'll be free. Well, anyway, the first Saturday, May 31st, secret song theme, Billy Joel songs. By the way, speaking of Billy Joel, being a big Billy Joel fan, I would be remiss if I didn't say this. But I saw in the news today that he canceled the rest of his tour because he has some type of brain cancer.
Mm.
Yeah, it's disrupting his chance to perform on stage. He can't keep his balance right. It's hurting his vocal cords. Everything he needs to perform, it's affecting. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna be in the hospital for it and getting treated. I know Billy Joel does not follow my YouTube channel. That'd be nice if he did, but still, you never know. This sends out to everybody. So anybody who knows him, if they subscribe, I just want to say my sentiments, my well wishes to him and his family going through this. And he said in an interview he's not going to let it get to him. He's going to get it treated. He's going to fight this, and before long, he'll be back touring.
We'll be praying for him for sure.
Yeah. So that week is Billy Joel, and then the second week, my karaoke takeover secret song, show tunes. I'm gonna have a few Disney songs on my wheel and a few songs that are not Disney, but the one thing they have in common is they're all from musicals. You sing that, that's the secret song thing. So yeah, you a fan of Billy Joel or a fan of musicals or want to get a free drink? Who doesn't? come Chester Chats, and even
Go
if
for the
you
drinks.
even if you don't do karaoke, coming out, support me, support the bar, Horn Toe down there in Sierra Vista.
It's always a fun time.
Yeah, on Friday. They're great people. So yeah. So like I said, Thursday nights trivia, Saturday nights karaoke, Thunder Mountain Wrestling. One Saturday a month. If you can't come out and check me this coming Saturday, up in Benson at the Arena Bar, is the next Thunder Mountain Wrestling show, and I'm gonna mention the main event because a lot of people that subscribe to this are fans there. So Will Kennedy, the new Thunder Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, will defend his championship in a 30-minute Iron Man match against his Foundation tag team partner, Gabriel Alexander. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't be there for that, like I said, but they paid their dues. I hope they put on one heck of a show. And also on that card, we have newest member to the unofficial Bubba Josh Productions faction. I say unofficial because I'm not part of it yet. The Ramrock, the former Thunder Mountain Wrestling champion, who I call my chap, will take on Angel Pureheart, the guy who cost him the championship. So yeah, those two matches plus a lot more. And so yeah, check it out. Okay, I plugged that. My YouTube I plugged everything that comes to mind. So I hope you enjoy what you enjoyed what you see, but I can't talk right now. Sorry, but like I said,
like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, what she said. And there'll be anything else you want to see, let me know. Hit me up, and yeah, and leave comments on this. Like I said, compare your songs to our songs. If you think we're off the mark on our favorite patriotic songs, let us know. But be nice about it. Don't be an internet troll.
Always lead with kindness.
And you can't go wrong with this channel because it's sort of moral virtues, and it's something for everybody. I don't allow swearing on this channel, and because everybody has their own opinions, I try to stay away from politics or religion. So yeah, you can't go wrong with this wholesome channel. So, Bubba Josh Productions. Like and subscribe. And remember, kindness is free. Sprinkle it everywhere. Peace out, y'all.
I think we can cut that.